front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Xander Bogaerts will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Now the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Oh, man, look at these guys down there. You're not going to see a more fired-up dugout than those guys right now. What a big swing of the bat. You're in the postseason, you're on the road, you're facing a hostile crowd, and he comes up with the swing of his life right there to take the early 1-0 lead. This is huge.
Gerardo Parra will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And he misses with it, 1-1. No outs, nobody on. The 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So he's able to bounce back here following the leadoff home run, and with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Mookie Betts will dig in with one in and one away. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. One out, nobody on. The 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. Now 1-0 Boston. Starting lineup for the Astros looks like this. And they'll go to work against, when healthy, one of the best around, the slender right-hander Clay Buchholz. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
This is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone and stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Here's Joe Panic. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
George Springer will be the batter. First pitch to him. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Buchholz now on 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And that big 12-6 curveball will work like that. He'll start it out up in the zone and then lets it drop right down to the knees.
Here comes a 2-2. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
One on the way. Fouled back. So 1-2 with 1 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Colby Rasmus will step in now. First offering on the way.
Nope.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Ready? Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
2 down, runners at first and second. Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
It's so important to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Here with 2 outs, that's a big swing of the bat, as he's able to pick up the RBI and tie up the ball game.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pause, now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. All tied at 1-1. Pablo Sandoval leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the second inning will get underway with a ball hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Alejandro Ruiz.
Alejandro Ruiz steps in now. Now the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Here now is Alan Craig, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
He's set, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just overmatched him there.
As a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
Yeah, you can see this pitch is on the outside part of the plate, and it almost looked like a situation where he couldn't decide whether to catch it normally or maybe try to backhand this thing. And it kicks right off the end of his glove, and you can see it gets away.
A man at third with one away. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Ian Kinsler will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
In now, Hector Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Xander Bogaerts will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-1 offering. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
from the stretch. Now a ball lined to the right side. And oh, a bad hop there as it's over his head at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here. That's 5 hits against him now in an inning and 2/3. And I think he'd like nothing more than to get out of this second inning and sort of reassess what's going on out there.
Gerardo Parra. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
One 1-0 pitch now. In there, and it's even at 1. One 1 pitch on the way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And Rasmus will put this one away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros 1. Evan Gattis will start things off in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that side ball is approaching fast. But he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time. And he makes a nice running catch near the line.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Luis Valbuena will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. He's got a 3-1 lead. Mookie Betts is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And this is in the air now for Rasmus out in center. And he's got it for the first out.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Line to left. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Here's the 2-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Parra is there and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, designated hitter,
Joe Panic will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. To his left, he's there. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
George Springer will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 3-1. Alejandro Ruiz will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Alejandro Ruiz.
First pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Kinsler will stand in again. He homered his first time around. First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The next pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. The 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Hector Sanchez would be next. Here's the full count offering. And this is on the ground to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Chris Carter will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. Now a swing on the first pitch as he sends this one out to the second baseman Kinsler. 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
1 gone now for the center fielder, Colby Rasmus. Here's the first pitch to him. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Jason Castro will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Hector Sanchez will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. And here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Xander Bogaerts will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Gerardo Parra will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
1-0 on the way. 2-0 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Full count pitch on its way. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Mookie Betts will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. He's got it. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Evan Gattis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame at this point.
Now they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
The 1-0 pitch. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Jed Lowry will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
He's set, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. This is grounded foul. Another 0-2 coming. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Luis Valbuena will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First pitch on the way. Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Comes set, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind them.
He's ready, now the pitch. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. The next 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One 0 on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
He waits. Now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Ready on 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 2-2 coming. Line hard into left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that's not a hanger either. He goes down and beats a good pitch on 2 strikes. You see, this pitch, it's falling out of the strike zone, but he goes down and manages to get good wood on it.
Joe Panic will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
He's set. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here comes a 1-2. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
George Springer. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for it.
That's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And he will score as well. And they've gone ahead here by a run. It's 4-3.
Well, he's been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Chris Carter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
2 out here and a runner at second. 2-0 on the way. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives right back up the middle, and two-way. That runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact. He's going to wind up scoring easily.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
He's set. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Houston leads this one 5-3. Hanley Ramirez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Ruiz.
Alejandro Ruiz will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Here now is Alan Craig. Runner goes for second. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Astros 5 and the Red Sox 3. David Hernandez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, David Hernandez.
Jason Castro will dig in for the 3rd time now. Struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now the 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, if you're going to hook a curveball away, you've got to have strong hands. And you'll see, this swing breaks down a little bit, but look at him get those hands through. Yank it to his full size.
Evan Gattis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Pause, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
The 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 3-1 coming. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
These guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. back-to-back hits have him in business to do just that.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First offering on the way. Now both runners on the move. And a rather easy first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Boy, with both runners moving, I think they're lucky this is only a double play. That might have very easily turned into a triple play instead.
Luis Valbuena will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's the first pitch. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Astros leave one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Alan Craig will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Number 5, Alan Craig.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And the 7th inning starts with a swing and a routine grounder to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance. He still just got that one strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Ian Kinsler will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Springer is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Hector Sanchez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down 5-3. Jose Altuve will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Now here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Joe Panic will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He waits. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And here's where you really need to take a deep breath and throw your best pitch out there. In a game like this, you can't afford to lose this guy and put runners on first and second with nobody out.
The 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Junichi Tazawa will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. George Springer will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch on the way. That's hard hit back up the middle. What a flip for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
With the runner at third, 2 away,
I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. Parra is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Houston, and it remains 5-3.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Xander Bogaerts will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another 0-2 home. Now a softly hit ball to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Gerardo Parra will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Mookie Betts will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. When we return, we'll see Colby Rasmus start things out. It's the Astros 5 and the Red Sox 3. And there is Colby Rasmus now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. The pitch. Chopper, foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled straight back. Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus, and it's now 6-3.
Digging this. That's going to push the lead up to 3 now here in the bottom of the 8th. And with each extra run that scores, it just makes it more and more improbable that they'll have a chance to blow this thing in the 9th.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Evan Gattis will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3.
Your attention, please.
Save situation looming as they'll turn things over to their closer, Chad Qualls. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now, trying to stave off eliminations as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Now the 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
The 3-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Alejandro Ruiz will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Alan Craig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
The 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
He'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Rusney Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the 0-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First and second now, 1 man out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, right from the start, this looked like it had the potential to be a big inning. But with 2 guys on, he comes back to get the pop-up, then he gets the strikeout, and so now he's bounced back to turn things into his favor.
Hector Sanchez will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this 1-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.